Hello everyone and welcome back to the FMSCOUT channel. I am of course Mr. Diz TV, and it's been a while, but have I got the tactic for you. It's been widely regarded that the false 9 position is overpowered and is a phenomenal football manager role in Football Manager 2022, and I got my friend SNG, make sure you follow him over on Twitter, to break a tactic, and this tactic rocks. So before we get into the tactic, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and please make sure you leave a comment below on what you think is the most overpowered position in Football Manager 2022. I know my friend Gibney over there says that it is the central midfield attack, and he has got good cause for saying that. Zealand says the same, but I'm thinking something else now, and I'm thinking the false 9. Now the reason I'm so interested in this formation is, once again, my good friend Work the Space, Jack, he put a tweet out recently saying how overpowered the false 9 role was. And I spoke to my friend SNG, and he showed me a tactic that is overpowered. And I'm going to show you the results first before I show you the roles. So this starts with the Austrian Premier Division. We were in charge of FC Red Bull Salzburg, and look what happens. We finish with 18 wins, 3 draws, 1 losses. We have 62 goals scored and 16 conceded, with a goal difference of 46, which is way above and beyond what anyone else achieves in that league. And let's look at the league statistics in Austria. We've got the most points per game, which is expected because we won the thing. We have got most shots for, best pass completion, the most goals with 90 goals, the fewest shots against with 261, the most possession, most dribbles made, and the fewest conceded. It's a heck of a performance from the team using this formation. We've now moved on to the Premier League. We did 6 league sims. Well, my friend SNG did 6 league sims for me. One absolute legend. Waka says please make sure you drop him a follow. Liverpool, top of the league with 26 wins, 8 draws, 4 losses, 119 goals scored, 37 conceded, with a goal difference of 82. Now when you consider Manchester City are in the league and they've got a goal difference of 51, that is a huge gap between first and second. They end up winning the league with 86 points. Now this time I wanted to go into the individual player stats, because I'm not going to show you every little thing for 6 teams, but I want to rotate between them. But look at the player stats. Mo Salah in the Premier League with 32 goals is the top scorer. Trent Alexander-Arnold with 189 key passes, and then Andy Robertson with 11 assists doing the business. It's a heck of a formation, and it seems to really unlock the potential of the team. But then I hear you saying, Diz, is this a fluke? You know, you expect to win Liverpool. Yes, but do you expect to win Red Bull Salzburg? But then I thought, hang on a minute, let's do another team. Well, let's do another Red Bull team, because we all love the Red Bull teams. And look at this, in the Bundesliga, the RB Leipzig, top of the league after 34 games, 26-1, drawn 4, lost 4. They score 103 goals and they only concede 39. Once again, their goal difference is 64. And then when you compare them to Bayern Munich, the goal difference is 21 more. So once again, this formation is amazing. So this time I've gone into the team stats of RB Leipzig, and as you can see, Andre Silva leads the way with 27 goals. Then we've got Nkunku, we've got Poulsen, we've got Forsberg, and we've got Klosterman scoring a substantial amount again, as well as Zabazlai. Zabazlai. How do you pronounce Dominic's name, please? Can you just leave a comment below and let me know? I've gone with Zabazlai throughout the whole game cycle, but please, can you guys let me know if you're better educated than me? And then when you look at assists, Forsberg, my attacking midfielder, or my midfielder, you're going to see the tactic in a minute, 16 goals, 19 assists, 16 assists for Olmo, Klosterman with 14 assists, Campo with 12 assists, and Andre Silva again with 11 assists. So it brings the best out of the most of the team, and it does really encourage all positions to work together. Midfielder, defender, midfielder, striker. So there you got all parts of the pitch doing the business, providing either goals or assists. Now out of the 3 teams so far, I'd say Leipzig is probably the most amazing example of what this formation can do, because ultimately they're not expected to win the league and they win the league. But what we then did was we took charge of Sassuolo in Italy, in Serie A, and this was the result from them. They end up finishing 3rd. Now Sassuolo should not be 3rd. They should be nowhere near the top of the league. And when you look at the league, They lose 10 games, but they scored the most goals, 87 goals. It's 63 conceded, but that's going to be because of the player personnel. If we improve the player personnel, I have no doubt that they'd be conceding less goals, but they still score the most in the league, and Sassuolo have no business being in that position. They finished third. Now, some of you might now start saying, oh yeah, but I won the league with Sassuolo, I won the league with Sassuolo. Yes, you probably did, and you're probably in charge of all the signings, and you probably messed about with all the tactics in game, etc, etc. But this tactic made Sassuolo, with having the AI in charge, third. So I'm pretty impressed, and I think you should be too. Before I move on to the fourth team, can I ask that if you are enjoying this content, I am the host of an interview show called The Scouting Centre, where I do personality profiles and content interviews of some of your favourite creators, especially in the Football Manager world as it stands. Please go and check it out on my channel, Mr. Diz TV. The link is in the description below. Please make sure you click on that subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. And there'll be more content on there. There's 2 interviews coming up this week, and there'll be more content coming onto the Scout channel as well. And maybe, just maybe, I'll interview your favourite Scout presenters as well. Jake. It's probably going to be Jake, right? Jake, do you like Jake? If you like Jake and you want him on the Scouting Centre, just leave a comment below. SNG then takes this to Portugal, and in Portugal, Sporting Club de Portugal, not Sporting Lisbon. Do not call them Sporting Lisbon. Calling them Sporting Lisbon is wrong. Okay, it's Sporting Club. They play 34, 27 wins, 5 draws, 2 losses, 104 goals scored with 27 conceded, a 77 goal difference, top of the league, 86 points, a pretty impressive turnaround. And then finally, with Sevilla in Spain, in La Liga, and look at what they do. Top of the league, 29 wins, 5 draws, 4 losses, 116 goals scored, 32 conceded, a goal difference of 84, all playing the same formation. Now we're going to go into the tactic, but all of these 6 teams that I've showed you were playing the same formation. Okay, they were playing this formation that will be available. I'll show you where it's going to be available from. The link will be in the description, but 116 goals. Let's go and check out the formation. And here it is, false 9 heaven. Okay, we're going to start from the back to the front as we always do. Goalkeeper is a sweeper keeper on defend. Take fewer risks, tackle harder. Left back and the right back are inverted wing backs on attack. Okay, so that gets them forward, that gets them in positions to make assists. It doesn't mean they'll necessarily always go on the inside. Sometimes, depending on what the players ahead of them are doing, they'll go on the outside as well. So don't be put off by that or perturbed by that. Okay, so their instructions are dribble more, cut inside with the ball, take more risks, cross less often, get further forward, sit narrower, and roam from position. You've then got 2 central defenders on defend, and both their roles are exactly the same. So both their playing instructions are exactly the same, which is shoot less often, dribble less, and hold their position. We've then got a defensive midfielder on defend who's got the same playing instructions as the central defenders have, which is shoot less, dribble less, and hold position. We've then got a central midfielder on support whose only player instruction is to get further forward. That is his only player instruction. On the right, we have a winger. The winger is encouraged to roam from his position, dribble more, run wide with the ball, cross more often, cross from the byline, get further forward, and stay wider. Okay, that's a winger on attack. On the other side, you've got an inside forward, so somebody making those runs into the box, making those runs into the box, and they are encouraged to dribble more, cut inside with the ball, take more risks, cross less often, and get further forward. And then we've got the OP, the overpowered false 9 on support, both of them with the exact same playing instructions, which is dribble more and take more risks. Now the mindset for these lot, the mentality is positive. Okay, so stick them on positive, and let's look at the team instructions now. We're going with a fairly narrow attacking width. The approach play, we are playing out of defense, and we are underlapping on the left, where you've got the inside forward going and the inverted wing backs, and on the right we are overlapping, where once again you've got the inverted wing backs and you've got the winger as well. You are passing short, the directness is short, and the tempo is higher. You are working the ball into the box, and then you are also being more expressive. Okay, so they're the roles or the instructions for the team in possession. In transition, counter press, counter, and roll it out. They're the only 3 team instructions that we've got. And then finally, out of possession, okay, we've got a higher defensive line, a much higher line of engagement. Bear in mind there are false 9 positions, so there won't be as an advance forward. They are using the offside trap. They are trigger pressing. They are trigger pressing much more often, so to the maximum, and preventing short goalkeeper distribution, and they have got get stuck in on. And from that, you are getting results like this, where for Sevilla, for instance, Anthony Martial got 24 goals, 7 assists. Rakitic got 20 goals, 15 assists. You got En-Nesyri, who got 17 goals, 12 assists. And you've got Ocampos, 17 goals and 11 assists. You know, Jules Koundé, 11 goals. Lamela. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on and on. It's an amazing formation. Seriously does the business. False 9 is an overpowered role. I really hope you've liked this video. Please make sure you subscribe to FMSCOUT. Subscribe to me as well. Go check out the guys I mentioned earlier, S&G especially, for putting this fantastic tactic together. The download link will be available below. Make sure you like the video. Subscribe to FMSCOUT. Woo! FMSCOUT, we love them. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.